at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Baylor Bear. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Red Raiders head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Baylor's offense will get the football first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights in setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you, they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned. It's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss and it's an incompletion.
Second and long here. Throwing, Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Got 7 yards on the play, it's 3rd and 3.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets it down at the 37.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Texas Tech's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
To the air, it's Hammond. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to take off. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush is on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating.
Wide open spaces. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the left. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Throws it off the RPO. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Lagway to pass. Pulls it in. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking for running room. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And it's good from 58 yards out.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for room straight ahead. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Here's a give to Joyner. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. They'll run the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Flagway. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra body, some extra...
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, Bears. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air, it's Hammond. Moves to his right. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Joyner. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Play fake Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Nice play to knock that one down.
Well, the QB and receiver are trying to hook up there on a curl route, but the DB just had better coverage and he knocked it away.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. Past the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off to Joyner. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Baylor Bears called their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Lagway wants to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
Between the hashes, it's Livingston. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like the doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Simmons. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Running inside, it's Dickey. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Bears will kick it away to start the second half. From deep, it's Hudson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just
makes the catch, and he's free. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hammond. That one just came off his hand badly. Long way to go on second down. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Hits inside. It's Dickey. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give is to Williams. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Dickey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Makes the grab at the 10. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying,
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to get the corner. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. He splits the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's Quentin one more time. Brought down.
Second is short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Gotta be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as a staff. Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Handoff from the gun.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Rush right in his face. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And we need more of this from the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Lagway to throw for it on fourth. It's caught downfield. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Throwing, Lagway. Left side, it's Miller. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. You just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
Sets his feet. It's Lagway. Blasted as he lets it go. Out wide right, it's Freeman. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Wants to throw on 1st. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen.
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
He's past the sticks. Turning it on. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Uh-oh, look out. There's a crease. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest